Bottle pop, truth drop, welcome to the show. Champagne secrets, let your power grow. Every video, spark, ignite your inner light. Raise a glass to the future, shining bright. Empowerment is the code we decode. Unravel mysteries, life's own secret load. Step by step, tap in, find your flow. With champagne secrets, you're gonna glow.
Unlock the strength within you, watch it bloom. Life's a canvas, painted every room. Through ups and downs, cheers to what's next. Champagne secrets, life's complex. To the show, champagne secrets, let your power grow. Every video, spark, ignite your inner light. Raise a glass to the future, shining bright. Empowerment is the code we decode. Unravel mysteries, life's own secret load. Step by step, tap in, find your flow. With champagne secrets, you're gonna glow. Unlock the strength within you, watch it bloom. Life's a canvas, painted every room. Through ups and downs, cheers to what's next. Champagne secrets, life's complex.
Second and let's talk. Yo, DJ, roll that beautiful champagne footage.
Confidante? What is your profession? What is your profession? Nothing but soldiers and empowerment over here.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Champagne gang, FizzFam, and visitors to the Champagne City. Baby, welcome in for a quick little sip, savor, and spill. Hold on. I'm spiking. Am I too loud, y'all? Let me know. Drop in the comments. Put a 1 if I'm too loud, or 2 if it's just right. One if I'm too loud, 2. Okay, let me turn it down. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. See, it's so persnickety. Like if I come too close, it's loud. Hold on. Testing. 1, 2. Is that better or too loud still? Give me another 1 if it's too loud, 2 if it's just right. Thank you, Progressive. Everybody, welcome into the Champagne City. Come on in. We have a nice little show for you today. It is the Hollow of the Ween. And even though I usually do a Halloween show, baby, there are some things that we need to get into. And I felt like we should have a little fun tonight. So I got some things planned. Make sure you have your glass of bubbly. Make sure you have your charger on hand. Make sure you have your jammy jams on for the fellas, your PJs. Kick your feet up. I know your feet are tired. You've been working all day. Kids have gotten on your nerves. Your significant other has stressed you out. I understand the type of day you've probably been having. So make sure your feet are kicked up and you're nice and relaxed as we get ready to get into the show. Thank you for joining me on tonight. You guys are amazing. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button for me. Also, the notification bell so you'll be notified when we jump into whichever sector we jump into for another show. And if y'all ready to get into it, let's get into it because today, sweetie. Oh. Before I break down our show, let's get into our positivity and affirmations. Are y'all ready to get into it? Let's get ready to be affirmed. All right? Let's go. Today we're talking about under construction. People love to judge a building before it's finished. They'll drive by your process, roll down the window, and critique the mess they see, not realizing the foundation is still wet. But let's make something clear. And I need you to repeat this like you're repeating it with me. Tell yourself, I'm under construction. Not broken, not lost, not late. I'm just in rebuild mode. And baby, that takes time. They don't see the blueprint, the late nights, the prayers that sound more like negotiations. They don't see me laying bricks with my bare hands, mixing faith with fatigue, patching cracks with hope that barely holds. And still, every day I build, even with scraped palms, even with the rain hitting mid-project, because I know what I'm building is worth every blister. You can't rush what's being reinforced. You're not failing, you're framing. You can't measure your progress from the sidewalk. The same ones who laughed at the rubble will want to tour when the lights come on. This ain't a demolition. Baby, it's a redesign. The old you didn't collapse. You just cleared space for better architecture. The vision has expanded. The walls had to breathe. The structure had to match the strength. So yeah, I'm under construction, which means I don't owe you perfection, performance, or proof. What's being built in me takes precision, not permission. Raise your glass in the air and pronounce with your whole chest. Don't count me out while I'm still counting beams. Don't mistake the noise for chaos. That's growth echoing off the walls. I'm not done yet, but I'm closer than I've ever been. And when the dust clears, I promise the view will be worth the wait. And if you believe that, raise your glass in the air. Let's toast. Y'all ready to get into the mess? I hope so, because we are going to start our Joker's Wild, and we're going to be talking about baddies. Yeah, we got to get into it because they're cutting up. They are cutting up. They are cutting the hell up on the social of the media, and we're about to get into it. But first, let's run through these little crisis Sean updates, Because this po child is forever in crisis or doing something foolish. So let's get into this little update really quick. I was scrolling through the streets of Instagram and I ran across this post. Shout out to this young lady, Capping for Likes, is where I got this from. It says, Krishan complains about the backlash. Is my mic so high? Krishan complains about the backlash she receives posting guys and not sharing Junior's progress. So someone said real women / real mothers would never. She responded, sadly, y'all just want to hate. I don't post my son. Personal life. That's because you know she can't write. That's something y'all not getting. Y'all keep trying to bully me to show y'all every part of my life. No. So what about me posting a guy? Why are you so invested about who and what I'm doing? I don't know. Maybe because you posted every 5 minutes, you call yourself quote unquote posting something about your life. So if you're quote unquote posting something about your life, why wouldn't you expect the people to quote unquote comment on what you are posting? Please help me understand. Please help me understand. If you're going to post your life every single second of the day and every little thing that you do online every single second of the day, how do you get upset when someone reacts to or responds to what you are posting every single second of the day? It's got to make sense to me because right now it doesn't. I am in confusion, absolute confusion. So, and y'all, I'm talking to y'all, but I'm trying to adjust my mic because I'm not sure why it keeps spiking. Hold on a minute. You hear that music, Progressive One? That music is music, and ain't it? I was around the house cleaning up today, singing this doggone song. Couldn't get it out my head. Okay, let's try it right there. See if that works a little bit. If I need... You can't hear it? Okay. It's crazy because I can't hear the stuff the way y'all hear it. So that's why I'm asking y'all. I should probably like start doing test lives before I go live to make sure, to test the volumes, to make sure everything's straight and y'all can hear. But yeah, Krishan is telling y'all to get up out her business, is what she's saying. Even though she keep putting her business online for everybody to hear and see. She wants y'all to get up out her business. She said she ain't got to tell y'all or post what's going on with Junior. She definitely don't because we see. We see it already. Junior can't be in therapy because he's always with you on the road. So we know he ain't in therapy. Junior don't be on play dates because we never see him with other children except his little cousin that's in the bed, which I still don't understand. No matter the situation, why anyone would leave their child with Krishan Rock to look after. Please help me make that one make sense because I'm in confusion. Because who is leaving their child with a Krishan Rock? Who? And why? Because you need to be investigated next, in my opinion. So next, celibate ghetto gospel artist Krishan has been seen linked to these men in 2025. So then she continues on. She made a post of all of the men Krishan has been with in 2020, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. We got 2 more months. Did they each have 2 months apiece? Help me understand. Bino told us he only got 30 days. So all the rest of these fellas, like, what kind of time did they get? And the YN 33K, like, y'all, what's going on with these names? Because I am sick of it. I'm sick of it. Not only am I sick of it now, I was sick of it when my kids started dating. When my daughter started dating and they would come give me some dude's alias. What's the name his mama gave him? Don't give me, because YN 33K. Look at these names. So the Lord told her to date these gentlemen. Lefty Gunplay. And he has 2 fingers to the temple. This is what the Lord told you to choose for your life. The Lord told you that you was his rib. Then she was with somebody named Roy. Normal enough name. Then Figgy. Glock Savage. The Hood Trophy Bino. I be so confused at some of y'all and y'all decisions for what you aspire at. So your aspiration is to be the Hood Trophy. Like y'all not thinking any higher than that. So the pinnacle of reaching it is being a Hood Trophy. And I get it's just a name, but you chose the name for a reason. Names have meaning. That's why y'all need to be careful what you name your children. Names have meaning. So you're telling me that we have a generation of young people that this is all they aspire for? Being hood famous? We already established all the girls just want to be on baddies. I don't even know where that came from. But all the girls just want to be on baddies. And the fellas just want to be hood famous and hood rich. Nothing more, nothing less. There's nothing else you want out of line. Just that. Progressive said big silencers, 45, 16 fades, body count J, no witness Ty Savage. I mean, cuz please. And we thought Nook Nook and Day Day and Kool-Aid. What's some other name? Man. What's some other ones? See, we thought those was bad back in the day. YN 33K. Hood Trophy Bino. Lefty Gunplay. Glock Savage. So everybody's name has to have a gun in it. So I guess in this new era and realm that we live in, I guess in order for you to be a rapper or be popping, your name has to have gun in it somewhere or YN. It's got to be one or the other. You can't just have a regular street hood name, like the nickname your family gave you. Because I'm pretty for sure his family didn't nickname him Glock Savage. I'm pretty for sure his family didn't name him Lefty Gunplay. But these are the men that she chose to want to date. I'm telling y'all, Krishan needs an intervention. Those who care about her, they need to trick her into thinking that she's going to a party. But see, you're going to have a bunch of cars outside. You are going to have a bunch of cars outside. When you get her in there, y'all need to lock the door. And don't let her leave. And have a conversation with her. Because this baby is crashing out. Real bad. And I'm afraid if someone's not careful and don't intervene, this girl is going to crash and burn. And then I want to know what all her fans are going to say when she crashes and burns. She should have listened. She should have stopped. She should have slowed down. Let me see. Is there another one on here? So this one is where she was talking about she was a PR stunt for Bino. Girl, how can you be a PR stunt for anybody? She said she was sent in to help him clean up his image. How can you help anyone clean up their image when you can't even clean up your own? And the more you try to clean up your image, the messier it gets. So how exactly are you anybody's PR stunt? Girl, please, please, please. That's like me making my 9-year-old grandson my financial advisor and manager. Come on now. That's like letting a 6-year-old play with the red button in the White House. And y'all know what the red button is. That's like that. You don't have your life fixed. How you gonna fix somebody else's? Matter of fact, not only do you not have your life fixed, because I can give you credit if you were trying to fix your life. But you ain't even trying. Nothing beats a fail but a try. But you ain't even trying to change your image. Fix it up, flip it, nothing. You just out there. I'm just going to do what I want to do and say God got my back. And because I mentioned God, everybody going to follow around and listen. It's crazy how she thinks y'all are so dumb. Now, these are messages that I ran into from her friend, Marsh, who was having a conversation with someone else. So she said she used to be in that exposing Krishan Reddit every day. She had notifications on anytime someone posted in there. She would be the first to see. If you pay attention to her lives, you can hear the Reddit notifications going off. It's at 991, so I'm not surprised that she's in the subreddit. That would explain her trying to stage Junior's milestones. Exactly, bruh. I would be doing her lashes and she would be showing me posts from the Reddit and saying stuff like they saying he can't walk and he can't hold himself up. I'm going to post a picture of him in his walker later. I would be like, Chrissy, he can't though. And she would say, I got to make them think he can. Otherwise, they going to be saying he's messed up because I was drinking, but I wasn't even drinking that much. She's sick, bruh. Wow, that's crazy. Thank you, Marshanae, for sharing. So that's somebody confirming that this was her friend Marshanae. Allegedly. I'll keep our convos anonymous. I'll just share bits and pieces of what you're telling me. Why did you two stop being friends? Hold on. Now where the other one? Oh. Uh, uh, hold on. Get this. Okay. So it goes on to say she got mad because when she called from jail, I told her I can't keep Junior. She kept promising me all this money and stuff, but days was going by and nothing hit my cash app. Junior had nothing but the clothes on his back. No milk, because he can't eat food. No blanket, no car seat, no clothes, no shoes, no bottle, no nothing. I bought as much as I could, but I still have my own kid to take care of. It was hard, and I just feel like a real friend. I just feel like a real friend would have looked out for me, especially because I had her baby. And when I had my sister babysit him so I could take some clients to make my rent money, my sis was saying she was going to take him to the hospital because he kept spitting up. So when Chrissy called, I told her, and she went crazy on me. Had Smiley come get him from my sis. It was hella shit, bro. So y'all listen. What makes me want to believe that these text messages are actually factual is I remember when Smiley came online and she was talking about she had Junior. She didn't show a picture that I remember, but she said she had Junior. But because Smiley is such a liar, no one really believed it. So seeing these messages and reading her say that that girl came and got that baby because Krishan didn't want that baby to go to the hospital, I absolutely believe it. I believe it. I believe it. And it's sad. This supposed to be your friend. And everybody was talking about the fact every time you turned around, you saw Marsh with this baby. You didn't see this baby with Krishan. Baby was always with Marsh. You would think, and this is why I say, see, y'all got to choose y'all friends better. You would think the way she was making sure that baby was okay. Do y'all remember when Marsh got into the fight with Blue? When Blue allegedly jumped on Marsh after Blue went over to Krishan's house, kicked in the door, and took the baby? Because Krishan had left the baby at the house and was in the street all night. Y'all remember that? You would think after your friend went through getting beat up for you, went through having to defend and protect your son against his father, allegedly, for you, that you would make sure she was taken care of. This is the billion dollar baby, right? Why the $1 billion baby don't have any clothes, no milk, no shoes? What happened to all that stuff y'all sent? Can't eat, no blanket, no car seat. So the $1 billion baby don't have anything, but she walking around allegedly wearing hundreds of thousands of dollars on her neck. But the baby has nothing. And this seems to be a consistent story with anybody that's talking about Krishan. Do we have a problem with this yet? Or maybe the better question that I should be asking is, does the crescendo have a problem with this yet? Because that's the better question. So now we need to get into hold on. Let's get into some baddies tea. So y'all listen. I was on Instagram and it looks like, let me scroll back to it. Natalie and Lemmy been going at it all day. And when I say going at it, baby, they have been going at it. So check this out.
Say promo. Lemmy Plummer's brother-in-law was on the internet talking shit. Mind you, he be talking shit all the time. And I be low-key like, why is he always coming for me? Why are you always talking about me? So finally, on that particular day, I had had enough. I was like, he's gonna stop talking shit. Because whether or not you like me or not, I'm in business. I'm the business partner with your brother-in-law. I mean, with your brother. Okay? I'm not talent. I'm a business partner. Okay? So whether
You are talent. You are talent that came in with a business. See, this is what I mean. And this is why I'm really going to have to put together that biz that I keep talking about. And we need to start having some conversations about business and start helping y'all write the vision and make it plain so that y'all can start opening y'all businesses, because y'all see they done already canceled the food stamps. Those benefits are gone. Some states, I believe one of my confidants told me that in Detroit, They unlocked their stamps, baby. They made sure they got stamps for the month. They weren't going to have their people suffering. I don't know if any other states have followed suit, but we already see a lot of people are losing their stamps, their ability to feed their children for the month. We already see these jobs are laying off people and firing people. I just had someone tell me that CBS just laid off all kind of black people off CBS. People are losing jobs left and right. Nothing is secure right now. Your retirement ain't secure. People losing medical benefits. Child care is about to be next. So when you have individuals who are online and you have a platform that you should be using to uplift and upbuild, but every time you turn around, you on the internet arguing. No one should know if Lemmy or Natalie are having issues. Natalie is the CEO of Betty. Lemmy is the CEO of Zeus. Natalie money is not Lemmy money long. She can do all that talking she want to do, sweetie pie, but her money cannot touch Lemmy's money. He's the owner of the network. Now, she might have made him a lot of money, granted, give her that. But he's the owner. He gets the biggest cut. How do you go to your financier and make any kind of demands at all? That's why I told y'all this show has these girls gassed up, including Natalie Nunn. There is no way in heaven, hell, or beyond that this would fly in corporate America. No way. The only place she could get away with this on is a Baddies Network. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, I'm back. There's no way. This is business. It's not personal. She's involving personal stuff in business. And she's about to get Krishan. Let's continue, because then I want to read what Lemmy said.
You like me or not, I don't understand why you're on the internet popping your shit at me all the time. Like, it's shade all the fucking time. It's not sometimes shade. It's always shade. You're Lemmy's brother-in-law. You be throwing shade all the time. I asked Lemmy to let his brother-in-law, stop talking shit.
So you're going to call the owner of the network and tell the owner what the owner is supposed to do regarding someone else. So you're going to go to the owner of your company and tell the owner of your company to tell their family member or relative to stop talking shit about you. Do it make sense when I say it out loud? No, but because everybody is so used to seeing Natalie with Lemmy, they tend to think Natalie and Lemmy are on the same level. Sweetie pie, you're not. I don't care how much money Baddies make Zeus. Baddies is not Zeus. And you can say all day long, if I take Baddies away, Zeus would fail. Let's just say it is true. Who else you gonna find to give you the opportunity and financial backing that Zeus gave you through Lemmy and let you get away with the number of times that you gotten away with coming online and talking crazy, exposing stuff and putting it on blast. Bravo would never. You can say what you want to. Bravo would never. Ain't no way you going on BET or BET Plus talking about the owner and think you still gonna have a show on BET or BET Plus. Natalie head geeked up too. Y'all done geeked this girl head up. Her. She's Natalie. All she did was put together a show with girls fight. The show has no context. It has no plot. It has no storyline. It has no events, no challenges. They not trying to win money. Anybody could have made this happen. You think I'm lying? Go look at Now There's TV. Not only Now There's TV, do you know how many other networks there are and shows on YouTube alone doing the same thing as Baddies? Only difference is Baddies has Lemmy behind them. Lemmy had money before he started Zeus Network. Y'all.
On the fucking internet. Yeah. I talked to him. He told me, yeah. Disregarding the fucking business partner, what I'm telling you, okay? Disregard it. Oh, yeah, he's not gonna. He's still just online throwing shade. It doesn't stop. That's why I don't be following them. And then his family like, oh, now they're being followed. Yeah, because you're all just be doing. Bro, like, the fuck you talking about? You're not a blogger for baddies, but all your posts are baddie blogs. And you talk shit about the creator of the show. You literally do it all the time. A couple weeks ago, when we were filming Baddies USA promo, Lemmy Plummer's brother-in-law was on the internet talking shit. Mind you, he be talking shit all the time.
So then take that up with Lemmy Plummer's brother. You don't take that up with Lemmy. How you going to this man about what his brother doing? Are you cool? Are you okay? If I was Lemmy, I'd have been like, talk to him, not me. That's who your problem is with. You don't have a problem with me. As a matter of fact, don't ever approach me about nobody else again. Matter of fact, see, this is why even with the ratchet network that he has, they got the right person, because I've never seen Lemmy respond out of character. I probably would have had to repent afterwards. I can't even make it up. Because the audacity and unmitigated gall to get online and call yourself trying to stand 10 toes, boots on the ground on me over what somebody else did. Are you cool? I wish you would approach me over what somebody else said or did. Talk to them. Matter of fact, the same way you get online and say, you know, when you came on Baddies, what you was getting yourself into. Well, when you come on the internet, ain't that the first thing they tell you? You better learn how to have thick skin. How you whining about every little thing somebody say about you, but you the CEO of Baddies? Ain't you a baddie? You ought to be able to rock and roll with the punches, don't you think?
And I'd be low-key like, why is he always coming for me? Why are you always talking about me? So finally, on that particular day, I had enough. I was like, he's going to stop talking shit. Because whether or not you like me or not, I'm in business. I'm the business partner with your brother-in-law. With your brother.
Again, I say, on baddies, not Zeus. I'm going to need you to clarify, Natalie, because you're not the business partner with Zeus. You're the business partner with baddies. He's still your boss. You report to him. Nothing goes on baddies without his permission. Might be your show, but he got the overhead. You can't bring nobody on that show without his permission. You can't fire nobody from that show without his permission. And we know this because every single season, every single reunion we see, get them off my show, get them off my stage. This is my stage. You're fired. Bye. Right back. You are the most powerless CEO I have ever seen in my entire life. You brought an idea. You don't have respect because you don't carry yourself respectable. You want to be a part of the cast instead of being the leader on the cast. Your name shouldn't even be mentioned in their mess at all. You're the CEO. You should be the one calming the mess down and saying, girls, let's get to the bag. But no, you know you make more money the more foolish they act. But you don't want to be touched. You can't touch Natalie Nunn. No, I'm the see you dish, but you get on the internet and talk more trash about more people, but don't want nobody saying nothing about you. Girl, please stop. Stop it.
Okay? I'm not talent. I'm a business partner. Okay? So whether you like me or not, I don't understand why you're on the internet popping your shit at me all the time. Like, it doesn't. It's shade all the fucking time. It's not sometimes shade. It's always shade. You're Lemmy's brother-in-law. You be throwing shade all the time. I asked Lemmy to let his brother know, his brother-in-law, stop talking shit on the fucking internet. Yeah. I talked to him. He told me, yeah. Disregarding the fucking business partner, what I'm telling you, okay? Disregard it. Oh, yeah, he's not gonna. He's still just online throwing shade. It doesn't stop. So I don't be following them. And then his family like, oh, now they're being followed. Yeah, because you're all just be doing, bro, like, the fuck you talking about? You're not a blogger for baddies, but all your posts are baddie blogs. And you talk shit about the creator of the show. You literally do it all the time. A couple weeks ago, when we were filming Baddies USA promo, Lemmy Plummer's brother-in-law was on the internet.
So, y'all heard what she had to say. Then, I'm sorry, because I wanted to read to y'all what Lemmy said. Lemmy said, let me say this. I woke up and saw several deeply troubling story posts from Nat, primarily concerning my brother-in-law. Her posts have since been removed, which is factual, because when I went back to pull the information, when I saw the people talking about it, every post was gone. So if you standing 10 toes on it, why you delete your story, Nat? Why you delete it? And it literally happened right after I had viewed some of the posts that she was making. So I viewed some of the posts, and then I said, let me go see what Natalie is talking about. Like, who's she talking to? So I went to Lemmy and I saw his post, and I said, oh, well, what happened? Because I didn't see anything else that she had posted. And then when I went back to check, it was all gone. So she had deleted everything. I understand that she may be reacting to something he posted either recently or in the past, and I have personally addressed the matter with him. That said, I do not nor will I ever control the actions, opinions, or expressions of any individual, including members of my own family. Facts, Lemmy. To be clear, I have no fear or concern about any of it. She is entitled to conduct herself however she chooses, and others are free to interpret or believe whatever they want. However, I will no longer allow myself to be silenced, manipulated, or publicly disparaged. I am the founder of and CEO of Zeus. He making it clear. I am the founder and CEO of Zeus. Girl, you just got baddies. That's just a show on a whole network. What Lemmy needs to do is figure out how to branch out and make his network more than about just baddies. See, the problem is for too long, bad behavior has been rewarded. And because you're rewarding bad behavior is just going to continue. That's the problem. That is the problem. Natalie done this for so long that she think it's okay because there's been no punishment. You keep allowing a child to do the same thing over and over and over again with no punishment, then they're going to get older and continue to think they can do the same thing over and over again. And who going to touch me? Because I've never been held accountable for anything. And now Lemmy's trying to hold her accountable and she don't want to hear it. She got a problem with it. He telling her basically, put on your big girl drawers and go talk to who you need to talk to, and don't come to me about it. This don't have nothing to do with me. So then he continues to say, and I have every right to stand up for myself and my company with the dignity, composure, and authority it demands. Despite everything, I still have genuine love, care, and compassion for her. However, I must now publicly and respectfully caution her to cease this conduct immediately before it jeopardizes future opportunities, business relationships, and forces me to take a more formal approach. I say this with love, respect, and a clear conscience. I told y'all, Natalie gonna mess around and get croissant. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen because you're doing too much online. So then Natalie comes back and she says, oh, the threats coming in. Let's start with the threats, the dog Capri. Which video? Because Mariah Lynn has that one on the jet. Y'all better leave me the F alone. I told y'all. So then Natalie responds and says, yesterday, the so-called baddie CEO, Natalie Nunn, decided to fabricate a story about Lemmy, claiming I had some kind of video. I tried to handle the situation privately and respectfully through text, but instead of taking accountability, she thought it was okay to disrespect me. For the record, I've never seen Lemmy harm an animal or a person. He's been nothing but kind and professional throughout my partnership with Zeus. I've also been nothing but loyal and supportive of Natalie from day one. I thought this itch was my friend. Clearly not. Let me make this clear. This so-called video doesn't exist. And I am not the one nor the two. Clearly, them pills and potions are effing with your brain. I don't go back and forth. I stand on business. I move with loyalty and real energy. So if you want some weird timing, stay far the F away from me. I said what I said and I meant every word. Here's my thing. I'm kind of standing with Mariah on this if a video in fact does not exist. Now, Mariah, if you lying. But here's the thing. Even if the video did exist, if this is supposed to be your friend, why are you throwing me under the bus in your situation? See, I keep telling y'all really don't know the true definition of a friend, nor do you know what a friend looks like when a friend is staring you in the face. And because you don't know what a true friend looks like, it's hard for you to spot out a bad one when they come along. I done told y'all from the beginning when I started covering baddies when I first started my channel. Natalie Nunn ain't nobody friend. She wasn't nobody friend on BGC. She ain't nobody friend now. The only thing Natalie cares about is the one thing she always mentions. Natalie cares about money. She cared about it then. She cares about it now. There's nothing changed. You got to beware a person that don't care about nothing but money. You got to beware them. They will throw you under the bus, not only to save themselves, but just so themselves can get ahead. And won't even look back to make sure you okay. Won't even run back and say, sorry, friend, I threw you under that bus to get ahead. Let me help you up and nurse you back to health. Won't do nothing. Natalie don't care about none of these girls. Y'all, this is crazy because Days of Our Lives would never. Young and the Restless would never. See, this is the new age soap opera. What Days of Our Lives was to us when we was kids watching parents and grandparents watching Days. See, that's what the baddies is now. It's a soap opera. Only thing is, it's a living one. It's a real life soap opera. And these girls don't know how to turn it off. See, we didn't hear about. I never remembered seeing anything about Stefano DiMera in the news, in the National Enquirer. I don't remember that. I don't remember seeing anything about Victor Kiriakis in the news. I don't. Victor Newman. I don't remember seeing nothing about Marlena in the news. Natalie Kane. Clearly. Because it seemed like she gives platforms just to destroy them. Natalie doesn't want anyone to outshine her. And if it starts looking like you're about to outshine her, baby, you're going to become a problem. This supposed to be your friend. How you throwing your friend under the bus when this bus didn't even need to roll past? You could have went to Lemmy like a grown woman, put your big girl panties on that you always talking about, and you could have went to Lemmy like a grown woman and had a conversation. Instead of coming to the internet, I can't stand people who bring every single thing to the internet. Then get mad when people react to it and have something to say about it. But y'all drop in the comments and let me know what y'all think. So it didn't stop there. Then she decided to go live. Check this out.
Mariah, good job though. That was tea. That was tea, girl. Ooh, because the videos and stuff that I have, I love when they just act. It's okay though. She was never there. Enough. Can I just get the check? I don't complain. I just paid the tab.
See how she trying to twist the narrative? This is why Natalie Nunn and Krishan Rock are two peas in a pod. What y'all don't realize is they're the exact same person. The only difference is Natalie has a platform. Krishan doesn't. She done messed up all of hers. They are the same person because both of them are extremely manipulative. Natalie is very manipulative. Y'all see that on the show. That goes without saying. Every time they have a house meeting, fireside chat, talk by the pool, talk in the backyard, let's talk before we go out, let's have a group meeting. You already know what it's going to be. Royal Rumble, ladder match, cage match, World War III. And for the bag, the girls keep being manipulated. So you got to look back and ask who's really the villain. I mean, or should I say, who's really the problem? Is it the person who's manipulating? Or is it the people who consistently allow themselves to be manipulated? When you know, when you know that you're being manipulated. Which one is it? Hold on, Progressive, you can't hear the music. Hold on. Sad, and this is feeding a generation who cannot tell the difference between fact and fiction. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's our saying, ain't it? Power corrupts. Absolute power absolutely corrupts. Nope, in real life, but that was good and messy on them shows days. Was me and my mama. Listen, some Stefano in a minute. Imagine where we go. Okay.
It's crazy. It really is. Mariah, good job though. That was tea. That was tea, girl. Ooh, cause the videos and stuff that I have, I love when they just act. It's okay. She was never there. Enough. Can I just get the check? I don't complain. I just pay.
She never said she wasn't there. She never said that. She said there wasn't a video. That's the manipulation.
The tab. It's crazy. It really is. Mariah, good job though. That was.
So the comments say Natalie posted the video. Natalie posted the video or shut the, I don't know what all the tease is for. She missed out for 2 seasons. Mariah ain't missing no more time. It's hard. Scotty lives rent-free in her head, and she's angry that Jayla and Scotty are filming cute scenes in Italy. Absolutely. You know what I low-key think Natalie's problem is? Natalie's problem is when she brought Scotty on the show, Scotty was supposed to be her flunky. You know, every show Natalie owns, she got to have a flunky. You remember Bad Girls Club. So she expected Scotty to be her flunky. And when Scotty wasn't gonna be her flunky no more because she done hooked up with Lemmy, now I ain't gotta kiss your tail no more because I done leveled up. And now your so-called flunky about to be your boss. Cause I feel like there's gonna be some wedding bills in the air. We already heard there's allegedly, potentially a little bambino on the way. And I think instead of being happy for her, I think she's angry over it. Natalie does not want anyone in her circle to one up her. If any one of these girls got on a higher platform than Zeus, Natalie would read them for filth and treat them like trash. Please believe me. Any one of these girls level up and level out and really do good for themselves, she gonna have a whole problem with it. Because she don't want nobody doing better for her. You got to beware those kind of friends that every time you go out, they want to look the best. They want to stunt and show off they have the most money. Let me tell y'all something. When I went to Vegas for my birthday, and this was my first girls trip, so that's why I got to keep referencing it. First and only, because I was traumatized. I was traumatized from that trip. But when I went on that trip, one of my friends had knee replacement surgery. She had bad knees. So when we got ready to go out for my birthday, the club we was getting ready to go to, the elevator was out. We had to walk up like 15 flights of stairs to get up to where the club was. She couldn't walk up those stairs because, again, I told you she had knee replacement surgery. So I told her, I'm going to go upstairs. Check out, see what's going on upstairs, see if there's another way for you to get up. You ask around downstairs, keep your phone on. I got my phone on. When I get up there and find out, I'm going to call you. If you find out something, you call me. Cool. We get up there, we looking around. Now, mind you, Megan Thee Stallion was supposed to be there. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm looking like, okay, what time she getting on? 6? So we looking around, beautiful. Finally found somebody. They said, no, the only way up is the stairs. So I called her to find out what she said. She said, sis, they said the only way up is the stairs. So I turned to our other girlfriends and I told them, look, if sis can't come up here, ain't none of us staying. I can't stay up here and enjoy nothing and she down there. We all went back downstairs, went back to the hotel room, changed clothes, sat in the hotel room, had drinks, acted a fool till everybody fell asleep. Because that's the kind of friend I am. I could have stayed up there. It was my birthday. I could have been one of those people. Oh my God, you ruining my birthday. Dang, girl, why you should have brought a knee brace. You didn't have no knee. Because see, that's how some of y'all behave. It's my day. It's about me. It's not about them. So what? She couldn't make it up to see. That's how some of y'all would have did y'all friends. Because y'all don't know a doggone thing about being a friend. That's why you don't know how to recognize bad ones. Because half of y'all bad friends yourself. Let's talk about it. Wasn't no way I was staying up there and enjoying myself, knowing that I had a friend that could not. Natalie don't want these girls to level up past her. She want them to remain trapped on baddies like it's the food stamp line or something. Beware. Y'all better start looking at these situations and these stories and seeing how you fit into it and what lesson you can learn out of it instead of it just being a key and a tea and a ha ha and a giggle moment. Because every one of these things that we have covered in the last few days have been showing you stuff that you need to be paying attention to with people around you, actions and behaviors. And if they're behaving any way, shape, form, or fashion like any of these people that we discussed, baby, control, alt, delete. Don't rewind. Don't go in reverse. Baby, delete. Escape. Eject. This person says Natalie always wants someone to fight her battles. LMAO. It's given she's jealous, Scotty, with Lemmy. Nat really act like she can fight. It's crazy. And she can't. She ain't tough. Natalie talk tough. And she talk tough because she got security. She got security. They ain't gonna let you do too much to Natalie before they jump up and get in between and break it up and stop it. But she'll let all the other girls get drug around, hair get snatched out, edges get snatched, lashes snatched off. She'll jump online and talk all kind of trash about the girls with other groups. She play favoritism with the groups of girls. She has her picks and chooses. She does for some what she don't do for the others. She treats some different than she treats the others. She treats the ones that kisses her tail and licks her boots different than she treats the ones who have their own mind and speak up for themselves. Those she get online and talk about like a dog. But she don't want nobody to get online and talk about her. Keep telling y'all, baddies got these girls gassed all the way up. So then, do I have anything else on here? No, I think that was all. Y'all, what y'all think? What y'all think about this whole baddies thing between Lemmy and Natalie Nunn? What do y'all think about it? Drop in the comments and let me know. Now, let's get into it. Hold on. 1 second. This is Halloween. That's probably why. Ain't none of my stuff working right today. It's been bewitched. So y'all, we are going to get into the show, and I figured we'd do something fun. We don't have a lot of people in the chat. However, I want us to play a little game before we end the show tonight. This game is called Name That Tune. So, what we're going to do, hold on a second, is I have a bunch of different songs, and these are songs for old TV shows. I need us to go back to a different time, because I keep telling y'all I'm sick of this timeline. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. Throw it away. Just done. And when I stop and think back to when I was a little girl, things were different when we were younger. They were so much different. It wasn't. You remember when you can go to your neighbor and ask your neighbor for sugar and butter without them videoing you or taking a picture or going on social media? Because, you know, social media didn't exist then. Without them telling the whole neighborhood and block that they gave you some sugar and butter. Do you remember that time? So today we're going back and we're taking a trip down memory lane. Before we get into our songs, I want to know if we remember these. Let's start over. Do you remember the pager? See, things was different when, if a person needed to reach you, they had to page you, and you had to look at the pager. See, this generation don't know nothing about the pager. We wasn't going crazy when all we had was a pager, because see, when the pager was out, this was before we got cell phone. This was our communication. So my kids asked me when I showed them a picture of this, and they was like, "Mama, what's that?" They asked me, "Well, how did you call the number back?" I said, "We had to go to something called a payphone. Put some quarters in it and make a phone call, or we had to return the phone call when we got home." See, time was different when we was using a pager. Right, Progressive, when people gave codes. You remember people had special codes when they paged you? Because, you know, the times wasn't too much different than they are now. They wasn't too much different. So you still had people back then who was checking phones and, you know, checking your pager. We had that then because there was no cell phone to check. There was no cell phone to check. So if you was trying to cheat on the low, you was trying to get away with some stuff and you didn't want people to know who you was talking to, baby, you gave the people with codes. So you knew. And what was the most popular code? Drop in the chat. Let me know what the most popular code was to give a girl or a dude back in the day. You knew it was a girl or a dude when the pager went off and you saw this pop up on. You know it. You know it. Progressive. You know it. 69 was the code, baby. That was the key for this is who you smashing. or the popular that y'all use now. See, there's nothing new under the sun. The 304, y'all remember her? Yeah, so we had the pager. Times were different when we was using pagers. Is all I'm saying. Is all I'm saying. Next. Do y'all remember this? These big bulky things, these were the first cell phone. Old Motorola flip. Y'all remember these old school flip phones? Come on now, this was a different time. This was a different time. All the foolishness that y'all see going on today with these kids out in the street and acting a fool, no, this wasn't going on then, because the neighbor would get you. And if that neighbor didn't get you, the other neighbor would get you. And if that neighbor didn't get you, your mama definitely was going to get you, just because the neighbor told mama they had to talk to you. They ain't even need no explanation. Y'all running around here don't want nobody to say nothing to your kids. But see, back during this time, when these was out, baby, if the neighbor told your mama they had to say something to you, go hide. Go hide. Go hide. How did Wyatt Earp say on Tombstone? You go tell him I'm coming and hell's coming with me. Baby, please. Putting it in your pocket was uncomfortable because it was thick. It wasn't no belt clips on this thing. They hadn't invented those yet. Or this one. This was the other cell phone. I've had both of these creatures. That screen for the young people, that wasn't a touch screen. That screen didn't show pictures. Matter of fact, at this time, text messaging had not come out yet. Only thing this screen showed was a phone number of the person that was calling. That was it. You couldn't play no games on it. Only thing it was good. See, the world was different when the only thing a cell phone could do was make a phone call. The world was different. We weren't preoccupied with cell phones when the only thing a phone could do was make a phone call. Exactly, Progressive. There was a limit of how many numbers could be stored in it. Not only that, do y'all remember that you had to wait till after 7 o'clock to use it for free nights and weekends? These kids wouldn't know what to do today if they had to wait until after 7 p.m. to use a phone for free nights and weekends. Because we didn't have unlimited packages then. We didn't have them. No. What we have? 100 minutes? With our phone, it was 100, and they was prepaid. It was 100 minutes. And when you ran out, you had to go buy some. Come on, y'all. The world was different. I just need us to go back and remember when. That's what I want us to do. I need you to look at this, and I need you to remember when the world was different. I need you to allow your mind to go back to a different time so that you can realize how screwed up this timeline really is. When you look at these pictures on the screen, I want you to think about what you was doing when you had one and how much simpler life was when you had this phone instead of touch screen, Samsung, iPhone. Them wasn't even invented yet. They wasn't even thought of. This was back before flat screen computers, flat screen TVs. Times were different. Right, Progressive? We thought we was the shit. Couldn't tell. And if you had a cell phone and a patch, baby, they thought you was balling. Thought you was balling. Now you ain't gotta wait to go to the you ain't gotta wait to go to the payphone in order to return a phone call or to make one. Because now you got the pager in case you don't want to give nobody your cell phone number. And you got the cell phone. And when you got ready to call them, you hit what? Star 67. Does star 67 even work anymore? Do y'all remember this? Do y'all remember this? This was the screen that you saw when you tried to get online. Because the first internet that we received was AOL. America Online. It took you about 3 to 4 minutes for it to actually connect. And it connected through your phone line. Y'all remember? It connected through your phone line. And once you were on the internet, on the computer, you couldn't get any phone calls in on the phone. Do you know how much trouble we got into being online? And mama couldn't get her phone calls. Do you know how many households and children got in trouble because kids was trying to sneak online? That was until you got a second house phone. Do y'all remember these? There was nothing that gave you the satisfaction like somebody ticking you off and you taking that receiver that was in your hand and slamming it against those 2 dial tones to hang up that phone. Oh, because they heard it on the other end. See, when you hang up on somebody now with these new phones, the call just go away. Just go. That's right, Progressive. With AOL, you got the free software in the mail. Oh, goodness gracious. But there was no feeling like hanging up that phone. Don't play with it, click. Hard click, just. We wanted to make you feel it when we hung up that phone. Then there was this one. We had all different types. Do you remember? These televisions. You know, the TVs where the knobs didn't quite stay on. Every now and then that knob would fall off. And sometimes that knob would get lost. So you'd have to take a screwdriver, some pliers. And that's what you would have to turn the channels and turn the volume up and down with. You remember that? And the TV only had a few channels on it. What was it? 4, 6, 10, 12, 18, 24, 58. That was it? Lord, can you imagine this generation trying to survive in a day and age? Oh, that's right, Progressive, no remote. Trying to survive in a day and age where there is absolutely no plethora of TV stations you can watch. There was 4, 6, 10, 12, 18, 24, 58. That was it. Can you imagine? Not only that, not only no remote control, but you couldn't start and stop a show when you wanted to. Baby, if you didn't catch that show at the beginning, you was out of luck. You was out of luck. Wasn't no rewinding. You better hope they play it again. Back then, we had what was called reruns. See, reruns for y'all now is going to the show and just playing it again. That's a rerun for y'all. Back then, a rerun was you missed the show when it aired. This is when they airing it again, and we called it a rerun. We had to get up to change the channel for ourselves and parents. We were the remotes. Absolutely. And I wish you would talk back, talk slick, say something out of the way, out of order. The level of something that was going to come flying around that corner at you. And the bad part is, the remote was only sitting on the other side of the couch. But I wish you would talk back. See, now, if you had one of these, you was fancy. These was the fancy small TVs and the fancy radio. Do you remember these kind of radios? Only had a few stations. You remember these? And this whole family sitting in front of these. Ain't nobody complaining about eyesight. Do y'all not realize that when we was younger, we didn't have as much problems with eyesight as we do now? Maybe it's all the chemicals and stuff that they putting in the air. They think that they just poisoning us. It's probably poisoning more than just our insides. It's probably poisoning our eyesight as well. Because we used to be able to sit 10, 12 of us in front of a TV this small and all of us could see it. All of us could see it. What nobody complaining about? This TV too small. It was a TV. You was happy to have a TV. Come on now. Next. This was the payphone I was telling you all about. Do y'all remember the boombox? Do you remember this? These things had so much sound in them. Y'all little radios today, I actually believe our stereos back in the day sounded much better than these stereos and radios today. Had more sound. It was more fluid. It was more rich. Our music sounded better back then. Maybe it was just me. Maybe it was, if it was just me, that's cool. Maybe just because I want to go back there. It could just be me. It's okay. If it's just me, I'll take that. But I feel like music sounded better back then. All that bass. Y'all remember people walking down the street with their boom box and carrying it? See now I should have got some pictures of the Walkman. I forgot about the Walkman. Y'all remember the Walkman? It wasn't nothing but a radio. That player that you can stick into it. Put your headphones in your ear and that's all you had. AM, FM. Only had a few stations on that too. And a cassette player. Then there was the turntable. Then there was the turntable. The record. I think all music sound better on vinyl. All of it. I haven't found any music that don't sound better on vinyl. Matter of fact, I feel like I want to get me an old record player and I just want to start collecting old vinyl songs. I mean, old vinyl records. Do y'all still have a vinyl record collection? Let me know if y'all do. Do y'all still listen to them? Do y'all prefer vinyl or the streaming music? Progressive said the bass on Computer Love pumping through adult touch only radio. Sheesh, man. Luther Vandross on vinyl. For real. music sounded better on vinyl. You remember this? Remember this? The stereo. The in-home stereo. Y'all remember this system? It had the vinyl on top. Had the radio. Even had your mixer built in it so you could adjust it right from the front of it. Had the dual cassette so you could play. And you could also what they call dub. Y'all remember dubbing cassettes? You remember having to stick your finger in the cassette to wind it, to tighten it back up, or to fix it when the tape on the inside flipped upside down? Y'all remember that? You remember popping the little piece out in the top so you could record over it? Times were different when we was taking our finger and pencils and putting it inside the cassette to twist it and rewind it. Times was different. Oh, you know what I gotta add? Hold on. Because we can't end without me adding this. Hold on. How could I forget?
Front row seats at the service. Pretty girl, a dark skin, in a dress that's custom made.
How could I forget?
I know what you're thinking. Give me a break. You should be ashamed of the way you neglected a king. But when they said dead presidents, I didn't think you'd make it a thing. Gave you a ring, but was wedded in vain. Now your urine is stained.
Do y'all remember Body and Soul? Do y'all remember this collection? When I tell you I had the whole Time Life Body and Soul collection, and every time and I had a CD rack. Every time somebody would come by and leave, I would have CDs just going. And they would be slick, because you remember CDs came in a case. I should have started doing like they do at the stores. Remove the CD out the case and just had the case there for decoration. Because I wish I would have still had this collection. When I tell you the Body and Soul, and it used to come every month. You used to pay for it, and it would come every month. They would send you another Body and Soul disc. It would be a different one with different songs. It might be old school 70s. Might be old school 80s. Might be love ballads. Y'all remember? That's that good Body and Soul. I wish I still had it. See, that's when love music was love music. When music was music. We was listening to Time Life Body and Soul. You remember the Quiet Storm late at night? All this foolishness wasn't going on when we was listening to the Quiet Storm at night. Y'all remember the box? This is when the world started going to hell. It really did. They came out with the box network. And you remember we had to pay to watch the videos or just sit there and watch the videos that came on. Do you know how much trouble I got into off the box? Ordering songs on the box. Because when you order the song, you got, first of all, in order to order the song, you had to call the 911, the 1-900. Listen to me talking about some 911. I was like, that don't sound right. You had to call the 1-900 number, the 800 number. You had to call the number from your cell phone, and it was charged to your cell phone. It was charged to your house phone. Mama got the phone bill. When Mama would get the phone bill would have on the bill every phone call that had been made. That's how Mama knew who you was talking to and how much you had been talking to him. Because it was all going to show up on that phone bill. See, they don't do that on phone bills no more. But back then, baby, every phone call you made would show up on that list. If you was cheating, baby, you was good and in court. If your significant other was able to pull that phone bill, baby, because wasn't no way to hide it. Because wasn't no computer. Wasn't no going on the computer and changing the information. Wasn't none of that, because all we had back then, oh Lord, was a typewriter, which was a computer without the mainframe or the screen. It had a piece of paper in it. You type on it, and as you typing, the letters is clicking on the piece of paper. Times was easier when we was using typewriters. All I'm gonna say is smoking on hay in the middle of the barn. Order $15 worth of play. Crucial conflict. All I'm saying, the box got many a young people in trouble. Many a young person got in trouble off the box. Definitely did. Okay, let me add this in here because I forgot to add this, y'all, and I can't know how I forgot this. Hold on. Y'all remember this? Wasn't that long ago, but it started when we was kids. VHS tape. You remember having to put that in the rewinder to rewind it? You remember that? The VHS tape rewinder. You remember seeing Blockbuster signs that said rewind? I kind of miss my VCR. What about y'all? Do y'all miss VHS tapes? When you think about movies now and your VHS tapes, which one would you take? Would you take streaming now, or would you go back to your VHS tapes and your CDs? Which one you prefer? I kind of miss being able to take a disc and put it in a player. Is it just me? I keep telling y'all, I'm a little old school. I know I'm old fashioned. You ain't got to tell me. I ain't everybody cup of tea, because I ain't with all this new age stuff and foolishness y'all be on. Take me back. I'm old school. Do y'all want to go back? Be kind, rewind. That's what it was, progressive. Thank you so much. I couldn't think of the first part. Y'all want to go back? Do y'all miss VHSs, VCRs, Walkman, CD players? Do y'all miss these things? It could just be me. What about games? We had so many games to stress us completely out as kids. I don't know why we ain't lost it by now. Do y'all remember Operation? This game was an anxiety attack waiting to happen. It was. Anxiety attack waiting to happen. You had to stick the little thing in there without touching the sides and pull the organs out so it wouldn't buzz you. Come on now. And this was one of my favorite games, honey. I would play me some Operation today if I could. What about this? Y'all know what game this is? This is one of my favorite. This is another game I would play today. See, we got times was different when we were sitting at home playing Battleship as kids. It wasn't no electronics or nothing attached to it. It was some pegs, some plastic ships, and a board. You sat across from somebody. When you sat across from that somebody, You called out the points on your board to see if they got a ship that's on them points on their board. If you fill up the points on that ship, baby, you sunk they ship. And the objective is to get all their ships off the board. And if they sink that battleship, then you hear, you sunk my battleship. Times were easier when we were playing plastic games. These were games the family could play as a family. You remember Connect 4? Y'all remember playing that? You remember playing Monopoly? What other house game? Board? Trouble? Pictionary? Sorry. There you go, Niecy. Sorry. Uno. Come on, y'all. This is when families spent time together doing fun things as a family. Candyland. Thank you, Progressive. All these board games that was set up for you and your family to have family time. Families barely call each other anymore, less known sitting down talking about playing a game together. Matter of fact, families is calling each other in the same house. Life, yes. Clue. See, that's what it looked like. Battleship, baby. Some of y'all don't know that this game is what the movie was based off of. The movie with Rihanna, Battleship. Yeah, they came out with that based on the game. You sunk my battleship. And that's one of my favorite games too. So I declare war. Yes, definitely. Some card games. Definitely I declare war. This was another anxiety-prone game. You had to take all the objects, fit them into their respective spots before that timer stopped counting down. Because if that timer stopped counting down, the whole game is going to pop up. All the pieces are going to fly all over the place. It's called Perfection. Y'all remember playing Perfection? Y'all remember playing this? This game used to stress me out. I don't think I ever got them all in there at one time. Never. But see, these were the things that kept us preoccupied. Yep, Father Like, I just showed it. I just showed Operation. Hold on, let me go back. There you go. Stressor. Stressor. What about this? See, we come from a time where as kids, we had to go outside. Go outside and play. Go do something with yourself. We stayed outside till the lights came on. And the sunlight went out. We stayed outside and played. We played so to when we came back in, our parents told us we was smelling like wet puppies and needed to go get in the shower. Don't slam my door. There you go. Welcome in, Father Lock. Operation gave me anxiety. I'm just saying. You better not run in and out my house. You better stay in or out. And 9 times out of 10, they didn't want you in, so they was putting you out. You remember Double Dutch? You remember, ladies, the hand games? Miss Mary Mac, all dressed in black. You remember it? You remember? Big Mac, filet of fish, quarter pounder, French fries, icy cola, milkshakes, sundaes, and apple pie. Y'all remember the hand games? We had to go outside. Made sure, exactly, Father Lock, made sure we went outside. Wasn't gonna be no sitting in the house acting like you don't know what to do with yourself. If you didn't know what to do with yourself, get a book or go outside. It was gonna be one or the other. That's right. I don't want to go to Mexico no more. There's a big fat policeman at the door. He grabbed me by my collar, made me pay $1. He said, okay, bro, talking about some, you smell earthly. Earthly is crazy work. You remember hopscotch? Don't get no kids no truck back in the day. All your sidewalks gonna be drawn up with hopscotch. And all we need, see, these kids these days need so much to be entertained. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. At some point, we need to go back to a simpler time. It doesn't take that much to be entertained. We was entertained by some chalk and a rock. Marbles. Yes, Niecy. Taking that rock, you throw it on the one. Hop over the one. Throw it on the 2. Hop from the 1 to the 3 to the 4 to the 5 to the 6, and you had to do 1 foot, 2 foot, 1 foot, 2 foot, and not lose your jacks. Yes, jacks with the bouncing rubber ball. And Lord, do they still sell jacks? Time was different. We got to figure out how to get our kids' heads out of these doggone electronics. Hand-eye coordination, exactly, Progressive. We got to figure out how to get them. When we was outside moving, double dutch required jumping up and down. Hopscotch required jumping. It required balance. You had to balance yourself on 1 foot and hop. Hop from 2 foot to 1 foot back to 2 foot again. Look, somebody, she talking about 2 foot. Shut up. Rubik's Cube. No, we ain't gonna talk about a Rubik's Cube because I could never solve that doggone thing. That thing gave me anxiety, stress, all kind of stuff trying to figure out how to solve that doggone Rubik's Cube. But it kept us preoccupied. We was preoccupied by a slinky. Going down the stairs. Put it at the top of the stairs, tap it, and watch it go down the stairs. We was entertained by the simplest stuff. Now our kids can't get on the phone. They going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Our kids can't watch the TV, play the video game. They going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. The ball in the cup. Absolutely. See, we had games. We went outside. Y'all remember cans? Do y'all remember cans? Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Chat amongst yourself in the chat for a moment. I'll be right back.
Feeling just like a junkie looking for a crush.
Thank you guys so much for holding. You guys are so amazing. I love you. Thank you for joining me on tonight. It's so amazing to have you. It is so amazing to have you. Absolutely. Thundercats. That, baby Chitara, please. Voltron. Baby, when I saw Power Rangers come out, I'm like, who came out with this fake ass Voltron? Cause see a lot, it's okay. See, they don't understand, Niecy. They don't understand. They don't understand that Power Rangers didn't just come out. Like, that wasn't just a new idea. They don't realize they wasn't being innovative. Baby, before there was Power Rangers, there was Voltron. You ain't gonna play with us. But Chitara, Leonardo, Skeletor, come on now. Come on. He-Man, She-Ra. Please. Remember hide and go seek? See, we had enough games to keep us busy while we was outside. Non-stop. Keep us busy. We always found there was no bored moment for us. None. Either we was outside or we was inside pretending and imagining and making forts and building houses and all kind of stuff and pretending we was swimming and in space and flying and we were superheroes. You know, see, we used our imagination. There's a reason why we're going here. A lot of the games that we played, we used our imagination. We put ourselves there. We have gotten to a place where we've forgotten how to imagine. We don't have no imagination anymore. We got to learn how to dream and imagine again. How to picture again. That's the problem. Let's see. All right. Now we're ready. We're ready. I need y'all to have y'all, how should I say this? I need y'all to have y'all thinking, cap song, because we getting ready to play a game. And this game is entitled, What's That Tune? So for the first part of the game, what we're going to do is we're going to do old school TV shows. And in the old school TV shows, I'm going to play the music and I need you to guess the song, okay? I'm going to give you like 15 seconds to get ready. Make sure you go in progressive. Make sure your glasses are filled to the rim. And we going to get into it in just a second. I'll be right back with y'all.
For tonight, I'll see you there. Front row seats at the service. Pretty girl, a dark skin, in a dress that's custom made. I know what you're thinking. Give me a break. You should be ashamed of the way you neglected a king. But when they said dead presidents, I didn't think you'd make it a thing. Gave you a ring, but was wedded in vain. Now your urine is stained.
All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? I hope y'all been going back in y'all mind and thinking about some old TV shows, because we getting ready to get into it. And I want you to let me know. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, wait, I gotta turn this music off. All right. Let's go. Name that tune. Can someone tell me what TV show that tune is from? Let's play it again. Name that tune. Green Acres. There you go. Progressive, did you look it up? Niecy, it ain't no Andy Griffith. It is Green Acres. All right, Progressive got one. All right. Next one. Hold on.
Just
What's that tune? What's that tune? There you go, Progressive. 2 or 2. Ready for the next? Hold on. It ain't clear. Where you go? Hold on, y'all. See, it's trying to mess up my game. All right, we're going to skip that one. We'll come back to that one. Let's go to this one. Yeah, I can't even make this up. Oh, that's why. No wonder. Don't worry about it. I would say I'm high, but I ain't. Here we go. Name that tune. Name that tune. There you go, Niecy. Niecy 1, Progressive 2. Progressive, the odd couple? What in the world? Progressive, I ought to listen to me, subtract. I ought to subtract both of your points. Talking about some odd couple. I gotta be smoking eye. Something. I ain't even touched it yet. That's the problem. Progressive. Progressive, you didn't remember what that was. Ain't Panther. Niecy got it. All right, y'all. What about this?
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum.
Name that tune. Name that. There you go, Progressive. Progressive got 3. Here you go. Different strokes. You got it. Oh, y'all, I think I forgot to show y'all the pictures. So for the Pink Panther, that was the picture for the Pink Panther. For the Dukes of Hazzard, see these trips down memory lane. Y'all remember the Dukes? Look at them girls in them Daisy Dukes on. See, y'all thought that was a whole new thing, like somebody was being real innovative. Daisy Dukes came from Daisy Duke from the Dukes of Hazzard because her shorts used to be so short and they used to show her butt cheeks. So when they came out with the song Daisy Dukes, that's what it came from, this show. I thought it was Samson. You know what? KJ. Let's go to this one and tell me, can you figure it out? Name that tune. Name that tune. There you go, Niecy. Oh, it's 2-3. Niecy coming on up there. You would be right, Niecy. It would be Andy Griffin. Y'all remember this show? This is back when TV was wholesome. When it was pure. When it was family fun. Name this tune. Name that tune. There you go, progressive right on it. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all, we back. Thank you so much for holding. So we got Andy Griffin. We had Cheers. Y'all remember Cheers? You want to go where everybody knows your name? I think I want to go the opposite. I want to go where nobody know my name. We'll start over, start fresh. You don't know me, boo. Remember this one? Hold on.
In 1972, a crack.
Name that tune. Y'all need me to play it again? There you go, Progressive. Progressive, you know some TV shows, don't you? Name, hold on, because I didn't show the picture. 18. Y'all remember B.A. Baracus? All them necklaces. See, these rappers think they the first to come out wearing a neck full of necklaces. No, B.A. had that. That was our generation. He started that. All them necklaces around his face, Murdoch, Mr. T. Absolutely. Absolutely. I pity the fool. You remember they used to have to drug Mr. T to get him on a plane because he was afraid to fly? Mm-hmm. Give him some pills. See, TV was different back here. All right. All right. I got another one. Y'all better know. Y'all better know this one. Hold on. Name that tune. Cosby. Progressive, you are on it. You can tell we used to watch the TV. Name. I'm trying to see if I already stumped you on one. Oh, I done messed up. I can't even play that one yet. Okay, let me go to another one. All right. Name that tune. That would be Alf. That would be Alf, the good monster from back then. Yeah, I wanted an Alf for real when I was younger. I did. I wanted Alf as a best friend. Now we too old for you. Yeah, we gotta go old school, sweetie. We doing the time of remembering when the world was different. Before it went to hell where it clearly is right now. So we're remembering a time. See, y'all didn't start out in the beginning when we were discussing. Hold on one second. Where was we at? Hold on. Let me remove Alf for just a second so I can show y'all something. See, we was discussing a time when there you go, not old, timeless. Thank you, Progressive. We were discussing a time when the world was different, when the world was simpler, wasn't as cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You know, everybody wasn't in a rush to fast forward their life to the resurrection. Everybody was not so in a rush to die and leave out of here. But everybody was taking time and trying to build empires and legacies and trying to leave their mark and leave a name. Yeah, old school. So we going back today. The pager. The first phone. This would definitely probably be too old for you then. Because this is what our cell phones look like. As you see, there's no screen. It does nothing special, nothing at all, except make phone calls. The only thing that you can do on this apparatus on this screen is flip that bottom side open and punch numbers. That's it. That's it. You couldn't play a game. You couldn't see no pictures. You can't do nothing. Then we had the Nokia. This is foolishness. I want to go back. I don't like it here. I want to go back. I want to go back. I don't like it. I don't like it. You remember this, Niecy? I know. I see him on the live talking to me. My daughter friend on our live, y'all. He joining us today. I said, I see him in here. This before your time, Boo Boo Kitty. This way before your time. You still got Similac on the breath, baby. This is grown folk stuff. I'm teasing. I am teasing. I am teasing. But this was definitely a simpler time because when cell phones could only dial numbers, we didn't have this much problem like we got now. It wasn't hard for our parents to get us off the cell phone. Do you know why? Because the phone wasn't free till after 7 o'clock. You only got 100 minutes for the month, and in order to maximize and make it stretch, you had to wait till after 7 o'clock p.m. where the minutes was free. You had free nights and free weekends. Yeah, see, this generation wouldn't be able to survive free nights and weekends. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Niecy, y'all remember this? See, this was our internet. It was America Online. It was the only one to exist in the United States of these Americas. And it connected to your phone line. See, we doing a recap for those who just coming in. It would connect to your phone, your house phone, right? So if you was waiting on a phone call to come in and you were on the internet, baby, you probably just missed your phone call because wasn't no calls coming in while you was on the internet. That's why a lot of us got cussed out by our parents. We did. We did. House phone. Y'all see these trips down memory lane? You remember the TV with the knobs on it that needed the pliers? See, that was a different time. Take us back. Take us back. All right. I got one for you. Got one for you. Progressive. See if you can get this one.
Just say
Name that too. Named. Yep, that would be Gilligan. That would be Gilligan. These were the wholesome shows. Wasn't a bunch of nudity. People in bed together 24/7. Wasn't none of that. Okay, I got another one. Hold on. Name that tune. That's it. That's it, Niecy. It's Fat Albert. There you go. Let me see. Do I have any on this one? Let's switch. You ready for part 2? All right, let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see if you can remember this. Name that tune. Name that tune. Name that tune. Do I need to play it again? Name that tune. Are y'all stuck? I feel like, nope, not Tarzan. Sound like it, don't it? Nope, it's not Tarzan. Somebody else put Tarzan. It's not Tarzan. It's Got You. You don't remember this? Pee-wee's Playhouse. Yeah, that's the old one. Pee-wee's Playhouse. Y'all remember that rubber band ball he used to make every episode? I got another one. I got another one. So we got 2 that stumped y'all. Let's go.
Butterfly in the sky.
Name that tune. Bet not nobody get it wrong. Bet not am person get it wrong. Reading Rainbow. Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look in a book. Do y'all read anymore? I think that's the problem. You remember when we used to make kids read? That's why half these kids like Krishan ass can't spell, because half of them don't read. Y'all need to make y'all kids start reading. If y'all not sitting y'all kids down, I'm going to start doing it with my grandson. If y'all not sitting y'all kids down, making them read at least an hour a day, something is wrong. Reading is what strengthens your vocabulary. If you're not reading, you're not being strengthened. For all of you who have desires, even for being like rappers, even for being writers, even for being ghostwriters, reading is going to build your vocabulary, because the more you read words, the more words you'll learn. the more you learn words, the more you'll automatically use those words that you have learned. So everybody ain't sounding damn remedial and sound like they hooked on a phonics, damn a phonics. We need to bring Reading Rainbow back. Hell, find another LeVar. Shoot, we need to read. When Reading Rainbow and Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and all of that was on TV, our kids was not losing their damn mind. They wasn't. Now we was bad, but we was only bad so much. Because our time was preoccupied. These kids don't have time preoccupied. What about Sister Act? No, that's a class. That's not old enough, though. It definitely is a classic, though. It's definitely classic. So the next one I'm going to do, the next time I'm going to do one, I'm going to do some newer school shows then. So y'all need to start looking back over. The next one is going to be the 90s. So we'll do 90s TV shows. So I need y'all to be remembering all your 90s TV shows, because the next time we do Name That Tune or What's That Tune, it's going to be 90s TV shows. That's what we'll do. All right. All right. Let me know if y'all know this one. Now we finna get into some cartoons. Let's see how many big kids we got in the chat. Name that cartoon. Name the cartoon. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Nope. Do, do. Not Rescue Rangers. Yes, it is. But that's not their name. Progressive. What is their name? That is not their name.
Some crime goes slipping through the cracks.
There you go.
These two gumshoes.
Y'all remember when we couldn't wait for the cartoon to come on because we wanted to hear the theme song? When the cartoons had a whole song instead of a jingle? How about this one? Name that tune. Name that tune. There you go. Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. Yes, it is. I know they got anime and all that now, but anime can't touch our cartoons. I don't care what they say. I don't care how much lightning and flashing and flipping and stuff they do and got coming out their hands and nose and eyes and mouth and feet and toes. I don't care. They ain't touching Alvin and the Chipmunks. Said what I said. Chip and Dale, gummy bears, please. Try again. What about this one? Name that cartoon. Name that cartoon. There you go, Progressive. There you go. Darkwing Duck. Do you know how I couldn't wait for Darkwing Duck to come on? Because remember when we showed them TVs, I told y'all, see, that was a different time. We didn't have, what was it, DVRs. We couldn't rewind and fast forward and pause. We had to watch the show when the show aired. And if we missed the show, we just missed the show and we was in trouble. It just was what it was. Y'all listen. That's what I have for tonight's What's That Tune. We also did a baddies update, baddies recap with all this stuff going on with Natalie, Nunn, and Lemmy. Y'all, at this point, I just feel like we be giving the wrong people money. Like some people got so much money. Money makes some people dumb, is what I'm saying. Like when you look at the stuff going on with these so-called celebrities, these insta celebrities is what I call them, the ones that we made instantly famous because, they got enough clicks, likes, and views. They have no mental capacity. There's no emotional EQ. There's no emotional stability at all. That's why you're seeing a situation like what you're seeing with Natalie and Lemmy and the baddies and Nicki Minaj, cause she ain't exist. She ain't above this. She right along with it, acting immature and like a little girl and a child. When you should be at a point where you are mothering little girls, don't you keep calling everybody your sons? So that means you should be at a place where you're a mother, not on the internet arguing back and forth and causing drama. I just don't understand. You got Krishan over here talking about she running with the Bloods and the Crips, yet she snitching. I better not see Am Blood or Crip with Krishan. Not the way she tell on everybody. Because then I'm going to think you a snitch. Because you are what you hang with. Then you have all the rest of these celebrities. They got money. This is what should let you know that money is not the answer to all things. As far as, well, let me not say that. This is what should let you know that having money does not make people happy. This is what should let you know. Because some of these people have reached a level where they should be like, you know what? I won. I got it. I'm finna sit back and enjoy it. Chill on a yacht. Some of these people should be. Do y'all know? If I had the kind of money that some of these people have, you wouldn't find me on the internet every 2 seconds. Baby, I'm on a yacht in the middle of somebody's ocean somewhere. I'm somewhere on an island that I have bought for myself where I can go and get away. I ain't trying to go to nobody else's country. Send me to my island because I ain't got to worry about y'all on my island. But no. These people get money, and the more money they get, the dumber they act. How is it you are a multimillionaire and you going to prison? You millionaire in prison should not even be in the same sentence. Progressive, stay out the way. See, I like this conversation. Let's talk about the difference on how ladies in this generation carry themselves different from y'all day as far as morals, etc. Absolutely, we can go there. The ladies this day and age are completely different because we are in a day and age where girls don't care about being ladies. It ain't about being ladies. They brag about being hoes. You got Sukiana who sings about throwing her coochie. You got Sexy Red who sings about the color of her you know what hole. And the young kids are listening to this. You got music where all the women are singing and rapping about it's throwing coochie. And we wonder why there is, in every city, in every state that you go to, the numbers of HIV and herpes and STDs is on the rise. Nothing is about being modest. I saw a video of Maya, and I'm going to try to find it for the next time we're live. I saw a video of Maya when she was on live. She was doing a concert, and this was a few days ago. And she was fully covered, but still looked good as hell, slaying on stage. When did we get to a point as women where we felt like sexy was naked? Because there's definitely no self-respect. It is absolutely okay to be sexy and clothed. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to show it all. But the problem is because we had some people who in my generation was looking at the younger women and telling them, it's your body, girl, flaunt it. Don't let them hate. When Ronnie was saying use your body to get what you want, yeah, but that's because there was some mamas out there telling them that. She probably got that from her mama. That's why she said it. What women really don't understand is real men are hunters. Men like the hunt. In the Bible, in the beginning, when man fell in the garden, God told him everything that you get, you'll have to hunt for it. You're supposed to be hunted for. You're not supposed to be laying in the open just for him to find and snatch up easily. That's why you're thrown away so easily. Because he didn't have to hunt for you. He didn't have to put in no work. Something should be left to the imagination. Everything ain't for everybody to see. Every move ain't for everybody to see. I understand them wanting to wanting to twerk and all of that. But we take it too far. It's one thing that when we was younger, we had doing the butt, yeah. We had that. Did we shake our head? Yeah, we did. We had oh my God, look at her butt. Did we twerk a little bit? Yeah. But these girls having sex with their clothes on. That's not cute. There's more to you than your body. And what young women don't realize, even older women, because older women do it too, is when you really have someone special in your life, they don't want other people to see what they are getting. They don't want other people to see that. There is a way to dress sexy and classy. There is a way to have on a short dress, but not a whole dress. And we can't sit back and say, I'm doing this for myself. No, you're not, because you can't even see it unless you look in the mirror. When you get dressed and go outside, you do it for others. But you got to stop and think about, how would somebody else, my kids, if they see that? I've never sent a naked picture of myself to not nan body. Because when you send it out, whether phone, whether internet, baby, that's out there. You'll never be able to, ever be able to try to blackmail me with something that you found of me in my moment of being loose. Never. That's the way you should think about everything. If I want to get a certain kind of job, I got to stop and think about what would happen if one day I get ready to be promoted, but somehow that picture popped up. What would my job say? Would I miss out on the opportunity? It doesn't make you less to want more. It don't. Matter of fact, it makes you different, because that's what everybody else is doing. Everybody else is naked. I'm the type of person, I like to be different. If I go somewhere and me and somebody else got on the same outfit, I'm probably going home to change. I want to be different. That's me. I don't want to do what everybody else doing. Mm-mm. That's not me. Everybody else want to be a name brand. I'm not a name brand chick. Never have been. I could care less about a Louboutin, any of it. Care less. Why? Why am I paying $1,600 for some shoes? Why? For what? If I'm paying $1,600 for some shoes, they better walk for me. Because what's the purpose? That I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to build an empire. I'm trying to develop a business. I'm trying to help build other people. If I want to be able to invest in other people, then I need to be able to have the money to invest in those other people. I can't have the money to invest in other people if that money is sitting in a box under my bed for a pair of shoes that I can only wear one time because you did it for other people. But that's just me. That is just me. What you say? Um, Hold on. This thing is going fast. Women in my area wanted women in my area wanted to be loved, romance, have doors open. Women in this area just want to be paid. Hold on. But modeling what they mama taught them. These girls nowadays like being side pieces, second place, bottom hoe. Yeah, they want to be that, and then all of a sudden they showing up at the woman job. All of a sudden, you see back. I keep telling we can't. I'm cut from a different cloth. I'm not sure what cloth y'all. We came from a time when if I if you was my plaything, you was my plaything, and you knew it. I wasn't hiding it from you. I wasn't gonna sit back and make you think that you was something in my life that you were not. I'm honest with you. Look, I'm really feeling you right now, but I ain't really ready to settle down. So we can be cool, but we ain't like that. I'm gonna put it in your face so you can make the decision on what you want to do with it. If I had three, all three knew I had three. I was her. I didn't play like that. If I'm with a dude, my phrase to him is, if you feel like you want to tip out and do something, sit down and have a conversation with me about it. Let me make the decision on whether or not I want to be a part of that or not. Don't involve me in something without my permission that I'm going to have to deal with the after effects of. Let's have a conversation about it. I might want to go around the corner and play too. But y'all, for real, it's a different time. Women in my era wanted to, what mama taught them. There you go. Then be quick to say, we as men insecure, we just want what's best for our ladies as they are a reflection of us. Absolutely. Absolutely. But y'all also got to remember to be a reflection of them. When you in a relationship, y'all reflect each other. It's about compromise between the two. So she should be able to understand what you need. You should be able to understand what she needs. See them? That's why we got to get back to doing our Wellness Waves Wednesdays. Because when we was talking about we got to continue. We left off talking about um understanding your ship, dealing with relationships and all the different ships in your life. We really got to get back there. We really do. Cause it's a whole lot of broken ships, shipwrecked, ships running on E, stranded ships, sinking ships, broken ships, all kind of stuff. And y'all don't know what to do with them ships because you didn't pay attention to how you went on the ship. You didn't even make sure you was ready to get on it before you did. We got to get back there. Used to wear slips and pantyhose. Absolutely, Niecy. Absolutely. Especially in church. They don't even make you wear slips and pantyhose in church. Come to church without a slip or some pantyhose on. Baby, you getting sent back home, please. Come to church with a short skirt on if you want to. One of them old school mothers was going to come over to you with them lap scarves. See, that's what them lap scars was for the women. One of them old mothers would come over to you and put that hanky over your lap while you was in church. Uh-uh. You ain't gonna be in church enticing the men because you got on a short skirt, but then you want to be the first to holler, well, he shouldn't have been looking. No, you shouldn't have wore it. You knew what you was doing when you was putting it on. You know if you put on something that have your ass hanging out, somebody gonna look at your ass. We know what we be doing. Sometimes we just gotta be honest with us. Listen, when I went to Vegas for my 45th birthday, I told myself I was gonna do a thing. Baby, I went and bought the shortest stuff I could buy. But it was a reason I was doing it. Because for me, I never really thought I was pretty. Not only did I not really, but don't get it wrong. I was never insecure. I know it sounds backwards, doesn't it? Because I never focused on my looks, is what I'm saying. So I've never been like, oh my God, I'm so gorgeous. Never seen that. I never thought I was. I'm not superficial, never have been. But so when I went, and plus, having kids, getting older, body change a little bit. So I'm like, you know what, forget it. I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to stop being insecure and I'm just going to start loving me. I said, I'm finna buy stuff that accentuates everything I'm insecure about. I did. That was for me. When I got back home, did I continue to dress like that? No. I did that for a purpose there. When you're in a relationship, it's no longer about you. And somehow we as older women have to start back teaching our younger ladies about caring more about themselves. But see that if they would put more wholesome stuff on TV, because all the shows on TV, the women either completely naked, almost naked, borderline naked, close to being naked. Nothing is clothed. Either breast out, butt out, legs out, never covered up. You never see it. All the music, everybody's exposed. You listen to the church music, they clothes tight as all get out. You look at the women preachers, they clothes all tight as get out. Everybody's showing everything. Why? Because everybody wants to be a baddie. I don't know. Drop in the comments and let me know what you think. Thank you for joining me in the Champagne Alley for another. Oh my goodness. Sip, savor, and spill, y'all. This one was good. I enjoyed What's That Tune. Remember, the next time that we do it, we are going to be doing 90s television shows, for our younger people that want to remember some of them good old 90s shows too. So y'all be practicing on them 90s shows because you never know which ones I'm going to go pick and find the music for and show. All right. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for me. Also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when we get into the Champagne City for another show. Also go over to the home channel and check out our other channels in the Champagne City. If you like murder mystery, we got that for you. If you like reactions and TikTok story times, we have a channel for that. If you like all things mysterious and paranormal, I have a channel for that. And everything that you see, every single channel, backdrop, everything you see here is all designed by me. So if you want to support the channel with your like, with your share, you can become a member, hit the Cash App, either one. Thank you for your support. And until next time, confidants, always remember, if it doesn't cause you to elevate, baby, it's causing you to depreciate. Now raise those glasses, clink, and let's drink. Till we meet again. Ta-ta.
When I told her she gave me champagne. That's when she told me champagne secret. Champagne. Ooh. Champagne. That's when she told me